Hello everyone and welcome back to 4 Pixels. Coco is here with Binks and Moon and we are continuing Ace Attorney, Justice for All. Where we're getting into some pretty heavy topics.
So, how are Adrian Andrews and codependency related?
Adrian Andrews' attempt at suicide was a few days after the death of Celeste Inpax.
And
why did Adrian Andrews think about committing suicide? Quite possibly because she had lost her will to live.
lost her will? But why would she?
Her pillar of strength, her mentor, Celeste Inpax, was gone forever. That's why.
Why would that?
Is this what they call following someone to the grave? She's too little for this, guys. You need to take her outside.
Seriously?
Yeah.
After her attempted suicide, Adrian Andrews started attending counseling lessons. She's a person who looks for someone she can trust unconditionally. And once she finds that someone, she blindly follows them. Without someone to guide her, she feels uneasy and can't carry herself through life.
Ugh. And that's her codependency?
When Celeste Inpax suddenly committed suicide, the world before her turned pitch dark. That's according to Adrian Andrews herself. This was something that you brought up in your Let's Play, Binks, about how it's kind of unethical for Edgeworth to be talking about this.
Yeah, coming from a healthcare professional standpoint, it really is.
Unfortunately, this is in a world where you only have like 24 or 48 hours to do a court session. So, very unlawful play.
Yeah, it is. It's ridiculous. Then that means her super confident attitude.
It's all a facade. She's only copying her mentor's behavior to hold herself together.
How terrible. Adrian is poor baby. I want to cuddle her.
I'm very sad. Does that mean we've kind of not even actually met Adrian? Because she's putting on a front, basically mimicking her mentor the entire time?
Yeah, we haven't seen the real her.
Oh god. It's like a shark.
It's just funny how this game is like, 1 minute we're talking about something so heavy and sad, and the next minute we see Old Bag, we're like, ugh!
Well, that is a relief, technically. A function of it.
There are some cases that really are like, wow, I'm kind of surprised you went there.
Yeah.
Especially in the third game. There's one case there where, like, after I beat it, I just had to leave the game alone for a while. March 21, Gatewater Hotel, Unguard's hotel room.
Oh, Miss Andrews is here. But it looks like she's talking with someone.
That's Franziska von Karma.
Miss von Karma?
What are you doing here? Well, you see, I'm his lawyer, so... You've got some nerve following me around. Following you?
That's you, Miss von Karma! You're the one doing the following! following after that Mr. Detective with the little beard?
Me? Following after Scruffy? Don't make me laugh. I'll show you something interesting, little girl. She's teaching her how to be a stalker.
What is that?
An electromagnetic receiver. I planted a tracking device on that detective.
She is following him then.
Yep. And with this, I know that fool's every move. So that noise we heard was this receiver. I feel really sorry for poor Detective Gumshoe now.
God.
Now then, let's stop wasting time. Adrian Andrews,
Gay panic.
Mood.
Yes?
think hard about what we just discussed.
Oh my god.
Understood. Did she just whip her?
And she seems unfazed. She's just like, alright.
What were those two talking about?
Hooking up. Miss Andrews, she seems a little dazed, doesn't she?
That's actually a very popular pairing in fanfiction.
Is it?
Oh, yeah.
Huh.
And you know what? I actually wouldn't really be surprised if it wasn't deliberate, because there are some actual canon confirmed queer ladies in this series.
Oh?
Oh?
Yep, there are two at least that I know that are confirmed.
Let me guess. Lana Sky.
No, I wish.
Aw.
The confirmed ones, I'll say this since it's not really much of a spoiler, are Aura Blackquill and Lottie Mailer.
I have no idea who those people are.
I know Aura, but who's the other one?
Lottie Mailer, she's from the versus Leighton one.
Oh, I remember now. Okay.
And Aura Blackquill comes up in the 5th game. It's kind
Yes,
of...
she's pretty obvious.
Yeah, there's literally a line where she's like, you know what I wanted from her was more than just a working relationship. And the judge is like, wait, what do you mean by that? And Phoenix like, Judge, please!
Oh my god, that's the best.
Yes.
Or-
Do you have any ideas?
No, it was more like, you know what I wanted from her was more than her respect. Something like that.
Yeah.
As to...
As to why Mr. Corrida was murdered.
Why would you ask me about such a thing?
I'm just doing my job. So, do you have any ideas? Well, you lied to me, woman.
Yo.
Miss Andrews.
Sorry, but there's nothing more I have to add to this conversation.
Is that a Cyclops, Mr. Nick?
Yes, there's getting to be more and more of these lately.
That's because everybody hates you.
Aww.
It's like
Even
how
Carlos.
how did we get around this whole Cyclops issue in the first game when we didn't have a Magatama?
Yeah.
It's just
Like, people
Phoenix-
just didn't lie to us.
yeah. People were just, stupid enough to tell you the truth.
Why was Juan Corrida murdered? If you ask me, I think you know the reason he was killed. Why are you hiding things? Don't you realize you're putting Mr. Engarde's life in danger by your action?
Why do you ask questions for which I have no answer? The truth is, I was not that close to Mr. Corrida.
You were not that close.
That's right. I've never been good at being intimate with another person.
You are not good at being intimate with another person. Somehow, I highly doubt that. You and Mr. Corrida had an intimate relationship, did you not?
A silly third-rate tabloid article. If you even had half your wits about you, you wouldn't believe such rubbish.
Well, it seems quite a few people bought into this story.
As to be expected in a world filled with crooks and liars, Mr. Wright.
Ouch. Note to self, stay on her good side.
In any case, I despise interpersonal relationships like that.
I see. However, what if there was a need for you to get close to someone?
Me? Need to get close to Mr. Corrida? As if there was ever such a need.
Didn't you get close to Mr. Corrida for this person's sake?
I was almost clicked Edgeworth.
I was gonna laugh. Celeste Impax, your mentor.
Why do you know about Celeste?
Miss Impax. She committed suicide, didn't she? But it looks like no one knows why. Right before her death, she was Juan Corrida's manager. So I believe you got close to Mr. Corrida so you could find out more about her suicide.
You have a great imagination. He may have a future yet as a slimy muckraker for a putrid third-rate tabloid.
Miss Andrews.
There was no mystery surrounding her death. None. It would be pointless for me to force myself into a relationship for nothing.
Is that really true? Was there really no mystery at all? I don't believe you were completely at ease with the way her suicide was resolved. Miss Impax's suicide note was never found, was it? It looks like the police were under the suspicion that someone had hidden it. Like maybe the person who discovered her body, Mr. Corrida.
Juan?
And, Miss Andrews, I believe you thought the same thing. That is why you became intimate with Mr. Corrida.
I've sat quietly and listened to your insulting ramblings long enough. It's true that Celeste was my mentor. However, allow me to say this again. It had nothing to do with me. I didn't even know that her suicide note was never found. I'm a person who doesn't care about what goes on in the lives of others.
That's the impression you like to give, however. I don't think that's who you really are.
What?
I have evidence that says otherwise. This is proof. What?
This is gonna be feeling really bad. Ugh.
Yeah. This is proof that Celeste Impax was someone very special to you. Miss Andrews, you went through it too, didn't you?
Went through what?
A suicide. Miss Andrews, you look and act like a very strong woman who has it all together. You don't ask for anyone's help, and you live by yourself.
Yes, I've been very independent ever since I can remember.
However, that is all just a lie, a facade. You've always searched out people on whom you can depend on.
That's...
You were dependent on Miss Impax, weren't you? Which is why, when she passed away, you lost everything you had.
Stop! When Celeste passed away so suddenly like that, I died a death of my own, but no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't stop thinking about what had become of her note.
You must have heard about the police report. The one that said the police suspected Mr. Corrida of hiding Miss Impax's note. You heard about it and thought to recover it from him by getting close, am I right? If that's the case, then everything changes.
What do you mean?
What topic did we start this conversation on again?
It was, why was the victim killed?
Exactly. Somehow, Miss Andrews, it seems that you have become the one most likely to want Mr. Corrida dead.
Me?
Miss Impax was everything to you. And then she died. And you would do anything to find out why she killed herself. Even commit murder.
Murder?
I don't like accusing her.
No.
It's true. I'm a woman who can only live in insecurity. I'm physically small, and I don't have a lot of self-confidence. I've pushed against all that, though. I've tried to live strongly. I never wanted anyone to find out the truth.
Miss Andrews!
This one thing. It's the one thing I wanted to take with me to my grave. It was my secret. Mine and mine alone.
I'm sorry.
You probably think I'm a worthless human being right now, don't you?
Please, Miss Andrews. All I want to know is the truth.
After Celeste passed away, I heard that someone had hidden her suicide note. That someone was Juan Corrida. Celeste. Without her, I became scared. Everyone seemed like they were out to get me.
So you got close to Mr. Corrida to recover her suicide note, correct?
Looks like that tabloid reported the truth after all. Ironic, isn't it?
Well, like they say, where there's smoke, there's fire. It's not really the time for a pun.
And if they purposely add fuel to the fire, they keep the celebrity world burning. Please get Pearl out of here!
Yeah, literally, why didn't you leave her with Gumshoe? At least she'd be safe. Like, I know you're bringing her around because Maya is literally kidnapped, but come on. She's too little.
But as for the suicide note, I didn't and wouldn't kill anyone for it. It just doesn't suit me, that's all. Well, that's enough for now. I still have work to do, so...
Wait, what work? Isn't your client in jail?
Maybe she has other people she manages?
Huh, maybe. I understand.
Oh, I have one small favor to ask. My attempted suicide. I'd like for you to keep it a secret.
Miss Andrews?
If people found out about my weakness, I would sooner choose to die than live.
Oof. Alright, I understand. We'll keep it a secret. Miss Andrews, guess she's the always thinking type.
God damn.
She never says anything carelessly, it seems.
Thank you very much.
Mr. Neck, can I ask you something?
What is it?
Miss Andrews has been playing with that card in her hand since a little while back.
That card? Yeah, I guess she has. Miss Andrews, what is that card you're holding?
Huh? Oh, this? I don't quite know. It just suddenly appeared in my handbag.
Hmm.
Huh?
What is it? It looks like a seashell?
That's what it looks like, doesn't it? I honestly don't remember owning this card. I wonder where I picked it up from.
Her not remembering something clearly sounds like it would be a rare occurrence.
Well, I must be off. I leave Mr. On Guard in your capable hands.
That's rude.
You know, those quotes, right?
It's like the game is dragging you more than like she is intoning it. Like,
Mhm.
March 21, Gatewater Hotel, hallway.
Well, I think we've gathered about all we can.
what about Mystic Maya? Is she alright?
Oh, Pearls. She looks so worn out by all this.
Phoenix.
She hasn't slept at all and has been walking all over the place with me today.
Carry her at all? Oh, what's wrong, Mr. Nick?
Let's go back to the office for a little while. You're really tired, right?
Oh, no. I'm okay, really. I'm fine. I really am.
You don't look fine to me.
Be an adult, Phoenix.
I'm trying to remember what else we have to do at this point.
What you gotta do is shove Old Beg over.
March 21, Writing Co. Law Offices.
So, what now?
Well, we did find one thing out for sure. Miss Andrews has a motive.
You mean Miss Impact's suicide note?
That's right. She was also the one to discover the victim's body. Clever.
Mr. Nick, the transceiver!
Hello? This is the law office of Writing Co.
Mr. Attorney, you're not answering a phone.
Maya! Where's Maya?
As I promised, I have not come within a few feet of her this whole time. Which is why I suppose she is absolutely famished.
What?
So I suggest you win a quick acquittal, my friend. At any cost, wouldn't you agree?
Wait! Maya! Let me hear her.
Very well. Haskmai!
Maya, is that you?
Sis! Haskmai sis!
Maya! Maya! Damn it, he cut me off.
Mr. Maya said, ask my sis, didn't she?
Sis? What does she mean by that? Oh my god, Phoenix!
Phoenix!
Durr.
Oh my god, dude. Is it really her right now?
Oh god, I forgot. Ooh.
I think it's you? Coco?
Come on, Phoenix. You're a hopeless one.
Sorry. Ugh!
Oh my fucking god!
Mia! What are you doing in that girl's body?
I have a question from Maya. So come, ask me I have a message from Maya. So come, ask me anything you want about her.
I'm just flabbergasted.
But actually, we will end things right here. Thank you guys for joining us, and see you next time.
Bye!
Bye bye.
Shades as straight as a corkscrew. I mean, technically corkscrews are straight. They do go straight down. It's just they're a little wiggly in the middle.
Just a little wiggly in the middle.
Just a little wiggly.
It's hidden.
Just wiggly enough to be comfortable in their sexuality.